Hey everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. We are here for Talk About It Tuesday. This is your girl, Coach Roro. I've been hyping this one up, y'all. I've really been hyping this one up because I have been watching this brother from afar, from near, for a while. I've been really impressed with him, and I had to reach out to him. I said, you know what? We're gonna make this happen, but I need you on Talk About It Tuesday because the men need to hear your story. So I have in the place with me tonight Coach Reggie White. Now, if you've been on Facebook, you may know this gentleman. You may know him. I know he's in one of the most prestigious fraternities around. I do know that about him. I do know that he's a father, he's a husband, he's a man of God. Should have said man of
Ah,
God first. Because I know that's the kicker right there. But he's also a powerhouse. He's a fellow powerhouse. And I know you heard me talk about Bye Bye Belly. Y'all probably like, here she come again. Yep, here I come again. I'm always gonna come with Bye Bye Belly because I know what it's done for me. I know what it's doing for so many others, but I know what it could do for you because some of y'all are still on the fence. So I've asked Coach Reggie to come in tonight to share his phenomenal testimony. Because when you see his before picture, and for the first time, I really looked at it the other day. I've seen it on Facebook. I've even shared it, but I pulled it up and I looked at it and I was like, wow. I thought me being 300 pounds going down to 190 was something. But sometimes when you look at a person and you really look at it and then you look in their eyes and you see where they may have been at that place that picture was taken, and then you look at where they are now and you know there is a God, that's what we're about to talk about tonight. So, Coach Reggie, first of all, thank you for
I
being here.
appreciate you for having me.
Such an honor, such an honor. Let everybody know how. First of all, who are you? Let me ask you that. Tell me a little bit
Okay,
about yourself.
well, as you have stated, my name is Coach Reginald White. I hail from the DMV area. I live out in Oxon Hill, Maryland. Been living here practically.
Oh, you're that close. So you're that close to
Oh,
me. I'm in
bro.
District Heights.
Yeah, right around the corner.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I've been
Okay.
practically living here all my life. I'm ex-military, uh, ex-law enforcement. I entrepreneur. I've been a football coach, life coach for 34 years. Pretty much,
Whoa.
as you stated, I should have started off by saying that I'm a man of God. Basically, He is the head of my life. He's the sustainer of everything that I do. Nothing that I do or move, how I operate, I give all the credit to God. A lot of people listen to Steve Harvey and how he tells his testimony in his story about if God would bless him, that he would tell and brag to everybody that it was God that did it because he wasn't deserving. Well, that's me. I'm that guy who's not deserving of all the blessings that God has bestowed upon me, but I promised him that if he would put me in a position to impact the masses with my story, with my testimony, that I will
Mm-hmm.
brag to
Mm-hmm.
the cows come home about how God did it, not me, not nothing I did, because
That's
I'm not
right.
I'm not
That's right.
deserving of this opportunity. But that's in a nutshell who I am. I'm an orator. I'm a talker. I'm a preacher. I'm a teacher. I'm an educator. As I said, I'm a coach, and I just love doing what I do. I love helping people. I love pouring into people, taking people from where they are and helping them to get to where they need to be, because I've been that guy who has been the greatest in shape. And then I've been also that guy who lost his way and fell out of shape. And, we'll get into my testimony as far as what these products have
Okay.
done for me. But that's me in a nutshell. What you see is what you get. I'm authentic to true and true to this business, to these products, because they literally have changed my life.
You know what? And that's one thing I can say about you. Coach, is that you are authentically you. I have watched you on some Facebook lives. I've seen you on some of our team huddles. You never shift, you never change. You're always who you are. So I really appreciate that about you. First question I want to ask you: how did you find out about Bye Bye
I
Belly?
found out about Bye Bye Belly, I would say back in the COVID days. Didn't know much about the company, didn't even know that it was a thing. I just know I was at a Starbucks and I ran into a young lady who, eventually she transitioned, she passed away, but Trajana Hunter. And Trajana
Oh,
Hunter, she was grabbing some juice out of her car, and I seen magnetics on her car door, and I said, "Bye bye belly, what is that?" And she said, "Man, you don't know nothing about this." She said, "You need to get some of this." And I started grabbing my belly, and I said, "Hey, it could really make my belly go bye bye." And she laughed and she said, "Listen, I'm on my way to meet with a client, but she said, take my card, and we're gonna discuss later on this afternoon how you can get some of this juice." And I said, "Okay, bet." I was on my way to another business opportunity meeting at the Starbucks, and I like I said, didn't know that Bye Bye Belly was a thing. And she called me later on that afternoon, and she introduced me to the Gut Busters. And I
ah.
tried the Gut Busters. I started drinking it, and that first time around, I lost 45 pounds.
Wait. Say
Yes,
what? How long did it take you
I
to
would
lose that
say that
45 pounds? Because that's everybody's first question. How long
over
is
the
it gonna
course
take
of three
me?
and a half to 4 months, I lost 45 pounds just drinking the Gut Busters. Now, mind you, I was still doing my regular routine, as far as eating everything that I wanted to under the sun.
Yep.
I,
Mm-hmm.
being a football coach, I definitely was working out with my athletes, but it wasn't like I was doing anything over the top as far as being in the gym 24/7. The only times I
Mm-hmm.
got in the
Mm-hmm.
gym were maybe 3 days a week with the athletes, splitting the time in the gym and splitting the time on the field. I'm that type of coach. I don't just put a whistle around my neck and not get involved or engage with my clients. So, my athletes, they will push me and I will push them. So three,
But you were already
I was
doing
doing
that
that
anyway
anyway.
prior to
So
so you were still doing it and you really weren't losing the weight, but the Bye Bye Belly
the
was the
catalyst, that was the
thing.
catalyst
Yes.
that,
Okay.
and I was that type that I tell people all the time. I used to stay up watching the infomercials and I used to buy every product under the sun, trying to lose weight, but suffering behind the scenes. And
Mm-hmm.
as my weight started going up, people started talking about me and all this stuff, and it really put me in a space whereas I shunned going to the gym because it was embarrassing. It was
Wow.
embarrassing. I
Yeah.
wasn't supposed to be that guy who fell out of shape. Mind you, I was also going through some personal. I was going through a divorce at the time. So it really had a drastic effect on my life and my lifestyle. But that was the first time, my first introduction to Baba Belly. She tried to get me involved in being a consultant. I wasn't I wasn't even feeling the opportunity at that time. I just was taking the product. Um, Come back to 2023, young lady Kim Nunn Daniels. She reintroduced me to Baba Belly, and she said, "Reggie, I think this is something that really, really will help you out." And she was talking about the Get Snatch juice. And I was like, Get Snatch juice?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know anything about any Get Snatch juice. So
Because you only
I
know about the
was
gut buster.
strictly on the Gut Buster. That's the only thing I knew about. That's the extent that I knew about Baba Belly. That Baba Belly sold Gut Buster. That was it.
Hmm. Well, we as you see, if you can see in my background, you see we sell a whole
Exactly,
lot of stuff.
exactly. So when Kim had reintroduced me to Baba Belly and she mentioned it, I was like, wait a minute, I've had this before. I I said that, and then I
Mm.
was able to connect the dots and say, same company, different product, but same company. So I said, oh, and then this time around, I said, you know what? I think what I'm going to do, I think it was Coach Stephanie have reached out to me because I
Mhm.
started off trying to do the essential oils because I'm a massage therapist and
Okay,
I do
so the
stretch
hell, so you were
therapy.
doing the hell baby.
Yes, I was doing Hill Baby, and Coach Stephanie reached out to me and said that, Reggie, I think that if you really, really wanted to uh, get into something that I think that could really not only help you as far as your journey is concerned, but you can really make a lot of money. And she said you probably would be able to help a whole lot of men if you get on this
Mhm.
side with the Bye Bye Belly. And when she said that, we connected the dots. I did my first order and I started selling the product, but as well using the product. And
Mhm.
within another 3 or 4 month time frame, because let me back up. When I lost that first 45 pounds with the gut busters, I was satisfied. As a matter of fact, my head was out to here because people was like,
Oh, you was
Greg,
feeling
I was
yourself,
like,
huh?
oh my gosh, people was telling me you look so good, you lost all that weight, da 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 da. And I got the big head and stopped taking the, I was like, I don't need it no more. I
Ooh,
walked away
okay.
from it. Mind you, we get to 2023. I got health concerns. My blood pressure is out the roof. My
Wow.
A1C levels were bad. I mean, my weight had ballooned up to 275 pounds. Everybody was
Mm.
calling me big man. They was, fat shaming me and all this stuff.
Wow.
So when I came into starting to take the product, it was December 28th, 2023 that I got started. And
That's my
oh,
daddy's
wow,
birthday.
wow. I got started on that day and I was determined. I said, I had a little talk with God. I said, man, I'm going to be the guinea pig for this product. And I'm going to try one more thing one more time to see what it's going to do
Mhm.
for me. And I started taking it. And then the next thing you know, I started feeling better. My blood pressure started getting better. My
Wow.
A1C levels
Mhm.
were getting better. The doctor was like, whatever you're doing, keep doing. So I said,
Keep
okay,
it up.
I'm going to keep drinking it. But I was faking
Mhm.
telling my doctor that I still was taking the metformin and all the prescription medicines because I knew the struggle that was going to entail. They didn't want me to stop
Yeah.
taking my medication.
Right.
Uh,
Mhm.
but it was for years I had been taking medication and nothing was happening. As a matter of fact, I want to say that my blood pressure got worse. My A1C levels got worse. And
Yeah. That happens
yeah,
to a lot of
so
people.
I focused in, and next thing you know, 3.5, 4 months time, I think I lost about 30 pounds. And I said, okay, I'm on to something. I'm going to keep on going. And then next thing you know, more weight loss, more weight loss. And my clothes started feeling a little bit looser on me. And people
Mhm.
started
Mhm.
looking at me
Mhm.
because not only was I taking the product, but I was broadcasting, hey, bye bye belly, bye
Yes.
bye belly. I started
Mhm.
going live. I was already going live in general. I just started going live even more, telling everybody about what this product can do for me. And I said, you said something in the beginning, said a lot of men think that this is just for women. I
They
I
do. They
came to the
do.
opportunity not seeing any men, but begging everybody, where are the men? Where are the men? Where are the men?
They want
And
some.
next thing you know, I said, you know what? I'm gonna be that guy that's going to turn
Mhm.
this thing around. Because I say I've seen so many women, beautiful women, change their lives with this product. But women, you all band together all the time, and you'll get on board,
Yes,
and,
we do.
and it become a
We do.
movement. And we as men, sometimes our pride and our ego will
Mhm.
prevent us
That's
from
what it is.
doing the things that
Mhm.
we need to do because we think that it's for women. And I start telling everybody that I could, hey, it's not just for women. It's not just for women. I'm a real guy. Pinch me and I'm a hurt. I'm a real guy,
Say I'm really
and
a
and
man,
and
so
it's giving me so much
yeah.
results. And then once I was able to really drop weight, and my A1C levels had drastically improved. My blood pressure was, my doctor was like, "Man, something's going on." And then
So did
I
you finally
finally
tell them
told
what it
him what I was
was?
doing. And of course, she
Mm-hmm.
had a fit because she was like, "What? That's not what we endorse. No, no, you can't do." I said, "Listen," I said,
It
"it
worked.
worked." I said, "Didn't you tell me at one point?" I'm just going to say the numbers. I was at 180 over 101 with my blood pressure. My A1C levels was 11.9%. And my doctor
Mm.
asked me, "Do you want to die?" And I said,
Oh
"Of course
wow.
not." And she said, "If you don't do what you're supposed to do and lose weight, something's going to happen and it's not going to be good." And I was determined. This is after my father-in-law had passed away. And I was talking to my son, and I said that, "Man, granddaddy's gone." I said, "I do not want to leave, because I have a son and I have 5 beautiful daughters, and they are my world." And I sat back and I said, "I don't want to leave you all because I
Right.
don't do
You gotta
everything
leave.
I need to do to take care of myself." And my son looked me square in my face and he said, "Dad, I've been hearing you say this for the longest. You know what to do. You just got to do it."
Ooh.
He said,
Wow. That was a
he said,
punch in
"You're
the
a
face.
coach and you've been helping other people lose weight, get their lives in shape. Why can't you help yourself?"
Ooh.
And when he
Ouch.
said that to me, I promised him, I said, "Son, I promise you, I'm gonna do everything that I can with God's help. I'm gonna lose this weight and I'm gonna reverse all these ailments that I have." I said, "Man, I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
be here.
Reverse the curse.
I'm gonna be here."
That's right.
And when I started losing the weight, my son eyebrows started raising up, and he just was like, "Man," he said, "Dad, you serious this time?" And I said, "I told you I am so serious," because I had been that one that I start and then I stop. It was a seesaw battle. Start and then I
Yep.
stop.
Mm-hmm.
This time around, I
Mm-hmm.
said, "I ain't quitting. I'm not gonna quit." And the final the I mean, my results are so amazing. I went from 11.9. Right now I'm at 6.7% as far as the A1C levels. My blood pressure is regulated at 124 over 87. My weight went down from 275. Right now I'm hovering at 215. I'm at a sticking point because I'm trying to get even lower. I want to get out to 200s, but I'm at 215 and I might fluctuate up to 218, go down to 214. So I stay in that range, but I'm determined to get down between 185 to 190 before the summer.
And you will.
Before the
Oh,
summer.
okay. Okay. So we got a goal. We got a
That's
date. We're
right.
gonna
That's
do
it.
this.
They
Okay.
said that summer bodies are made in the winter.
They
Oh my
definitely
gosh, I've
are.
been working. I've been working. But the beautiful thing about it is I've been consistently taking my product and my
Mm-hmm.
weight has been consistent. I mean, I don't even have the appetite that I used to have. I don't eat like I used to. And a lot of people don't know I had a rotator cuff injury back in May.
Really?
So any exercising that I was doing from May 2023 up until, I say, not May 2023, May 2024, up into
Mm-hmm.
maybe September, I was in a sling because I had rotator cuff surgery. I was going through physical therapy and I couldn't do anything
Hmm.
even if I tried. So all I was doing was drinking the juice, and the weight just kept coming down. it kept coming down. It kept coming
That's what
down.
that's what the juice. That's what that Bye Bye Belly
Man,
will do for
I
you. That's why I'm sipping on mine right now. You see what?
so I tell any and everybody, high and low, up above, under the cracks, wherever you are in life, wherever you are in your journey, if you tried anything and it hasn't worked, just like they was telling me, you need to try one more thing, just one more time. And I am living proof that if you put in the work, and the work ain't hard, it's just making the juice and drinking the juice,
And it's three. Just
just
drinking it.
drinking it
Just
and being
drinking it.
consistent.
Be consistent. That's the thing. Got to be
We're
consistent
so
though.
consistent on the negative things or the bad things that we put
Hmm.
into our bodies. I was one who used to party 6 out of 7 days a week, used to drink alcohol, and I was faithful to putting those bad things in my system.
Right.
I flipped the script and I said that be consistent on putting some all natural products in your body.
Plant based.
And oh my gosh,
Hmm.
it made the difference. It made the difference. And I
So
went from being called big man. Now people call me slim.
yes, that is your nickname. We've been calling you
I love
Slim.
it. I love it.
No more fat shaming. Now I forgot to drop a disclaimer at the beginning of this amazing. I'm not even gonna say interview. We chatting. We just having a conversation. The results are not typical for everybody.
Mhm.
Everybody is different. Your body makeup, your consistency is different. Could be different from Slim. I'm gonna call him Coach Slim now. So you can't say what happened to him is going to happen to you. But try the products. You won't know what will happen if
That's
you
right.
never try them. You're sitting on the fence, you're trying to figure out, they losing weight, man. I need to lose weight. Well, you're going to continue to need to lose weight if you don't do anything about it. These products are absolutely amazing. I stand behind them
Yeah.
200%. I started as a customer, had no intention on selling it, but I want to save a little money. So I figured I'd become a consultant. I had done it before, so I knew I would save something. And this was MLM number
Mm.
7 for me. And number 7 was the magic number. The only time I've made any money, I just hit 50K a couple of months ago. The only time I've lost any weight, I've lost 100 pounds. I'm not pre diabetic anymore. I don't have high blood pressure, high cholesterol. I feel so much better at the age of 61
Don't even look it. Don't
than I've
even
ever
look
felt
it.
in my life. Well, thank you. Some days the bones want to be because Coach Robo don't like to sleep. She like to work 24/7. But I'm just so grateful for these products, and you can hear the excitement in Coach Reggie's voice. You can see it on his face, in his eyes, in his mannerisms. He stands behind Bye Bye Belly, and not only is he a customer, he's also a
That's right.
consultant. So he's learned how to flip, we call it flipping the switch. So give us a little history about you as a consultant. Is it worth it for the guys to come in and try to get a little extra
I
something,
would
something?
say it's more than worth it. People want extra money no matter if they work their regular jobs, if they go into business for themselves. Everybody's enticed with, and then the new administration that we're going through with the government and all these idle threats and things of that, people are scared as far as job security is
Mm-hmm.
concerned. And I got involved because not only did I want to help people, I wanted to be able to leave a legacy for my kids, be able to do some extra things so that
Mm-hmm.
life wouldn't be a struggle. I wanted to,
Right.
ease the pain as far as, my wife being able to do the things that a woman wants to do for herself, getting her hair done and getting her nails done and, you know, getting her
Mm-hmm.
wardrobe tight and this, that, and the other and stuff. I don't care about me. Right now, everything that I do is focused on my kids and my wife. Because I know that if I continue to do things that help them get what they need and they
Mm-hmm.
want, I'm gonna get what I God gonna supply what I need and what
That's
I
right.
want.
You're going to be blessed. As the head of the household, you're going to be
Exactly.
blessed.
So I would say, as far as the guys are concerned, it's a plethora of men out here who need to lose weight, who need to get in shape, who are afraid of their health concerns, and they've tried everything.
Mm-hmm.
You could be the catalyst to help somebody else along the way, as far as being that person that guides them to the product. But not only that,
Mm-hmm.
being able to be a model to show them that, you know what, you can make some money as well, just by being a consultant. And I love the business model that they have. It's not hard. I don't even consider
Mm-mm.
it selling. It's literally sharing.
Sharing
It's
your
sharing.
testimony, sharing these
That's
amazing
right.
products,
And
and it's
and the
not
more the
selling.
more
Definitely
that
not.
you do it, it's almost to the point where it's like, that you're making a difference. Sometimes making a difference in someone's life, it beats the income. You know what I mean? Because the income can come and it can go.
Yes.
But that impact that you
Mm-hmm.
can make on somebody else's life, somebody else's journey, helping to possibly save someone's life, it's all the
That's
more
right.
worth it. And the way I look at it is, when you ask the question, do you think, I know for a fact there's an opportunity for anybody that wants to come, but especially the men, because it's wide open. It's plateaus
Mm-hmm.
and levels that have not even been reached in this company,
Mm.
because
Say it
it's
again.
all it was created by women. It was created
Mm-hmm.
for everyone, but the women took it serious and took charge. And I applaud our CEO and the amazing leaders that are in Baba Belly. But I even told our CEO, there's a place at the table for the men. And
Yes, it is.
it's
It
it's
is.
I'm trying to get this on. No, I'm not gonna say I'm trying. I'm working.
Yeah, take real. See, we're
That's
powerhouse. We
right.
don't try.
I
We
am
do.
working on
We don't
getting
try.
an army of men
Mm-hmm.
that is going to take this business by storm. Because if you look at any weight loss or health and wellness company, most often than not, is run by women.
Yep, it
The
sure is.
men, they come and they go, because I don't know what it is, but I'm here to tell you, fellas, if you watch this, I'm telling you, man, it is so exciting over here. The environment, the encouragement, the
The community.
community,
The
it's all
community.
love. And everybody has a heart posture. They want to see you win. They want to see you be
Mm-hmm.
successful. So there's more than an opportunity for the men to come on board and not only get their lives in shape, but get their bank accounts in shape as well.
Yeah, and you know what? On that note, because for me, you're all up in my team meeting that I had last night. That's what I told them. We so harp on how much money you want to make this week. I told them, I said, take that off the table this week. How many
Mm,
lives you want to change this week? How many lives you possibly want to save? Let's let that be the number for this week. Because as you're helping people and sharing, because we don't sell, we're sharing this opportunity and people are transforming. That's more
that's
than
right.
gold right there. So let that be the focus. The money comes because of it, but let the ultimate reason that you do what you do is for others to be helped
That's
just
right.
like you are. I want everybody to feel
Mm-hmm.
good like I do. Period. Period. That's all I want. So I'm so honored that you took the time. I know we've had a hectic day today. There's a lot going on. But I'm honored that you took the time to come in and chat with me briefly. We've been on here about a
Mm-hmm.
half an hour. We entered on a half an hour now. But those of you who are watching this, let me talk to the men first. I know he gave his spiel, he poured out his heart. As a woman in this business, I see there aren't enough men. I have male customers and I have some male customers that are on the fence because they think it's not for them. Hope y'all listen to Reggie tonight. Reach out to either of us. My thing is not to say I got a million consultants or a million customers, but we want to know that Bye Bye Belly has that million. And it doesn't matter who they get the product from as long as they
Mm-hmm.
get it. Because sometimes a man needs a man to relate to. And in my conversations with some of the men, that's what I'm feeling. So if you feel you need to go to Coach Reggie, you better get your hind parts over there and get this product so you can feel better. That's all that matters to me. So, because you're still going to be a part of Powerhouse, you're still going to be a part of the Bible Belly movement, you're still going to be transformed. Just get the product from whomever. It really doesn't matter. So, Coach Reggie, this is shown on your Facebook page, so your followers are seeing it. Shout out to those that are on my YouTube channel, following me on LinkedIn, on both of my Facebook channels. And we're going to push this out anywhere else we can because this man's voice needs to be heard. His testimony needs to be seen globally. And this is just the first time you've seen him on Talk About It Tuesday. He's going to be back because he got a
That's
lot more
right.
to say. And it don't have nothing to do with Bye Bye Belly because I could just feel it. He got a lot more to say. So thank you, Coach Reggie. Thank you, y'all, for watching.
Thanks for having me.
I'll go back and watch and look at the comments because when you're talking, it makes it kind of hard to do. But I'm gonna go back. Coach Reggie's gonna come back and he's gonna do some commenting as well. But thank y'all for tuning in. For Talk About It Tuesday. This is Coach Roro signing off. And I'll check y'all later.
Good night.
And I can never figure out how to cut the live.